One of the things that we also do is we want to know what's going on Main Street. We want to know what's going on in our nonprofit communities. And you were a member of CDAC. So can you tell me a little bit about what that experience was like and what you think the Fed has gained from being able to listen to folks like you?
Probably one of the best experiences that I've had in my professional career of being on that committee. And it's really great that the Fed wants to hear, from Main Street, people boots on the ground about what's taking place and even just sending out questions before we come to meeting. So not just going to St. Louis, but you all coming to Memphis, going to Louisville, Little Rock as well, and learning about those communities, taking trips to those communities and realizing, some of the issues that you may be having in your city. Others are having it, but being able to come
Mm-hmm.
and share about solutions that you may be doing or another city is doing has been critically important.